What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good Saturday to you. I hope you all will be safe out here in these streets with the new year approaching. We want everyone to cross over into the new year being safe. Now, let's get to this follow-up on the Russell Wilson benching in Denver. On Wednesday, Sean Payton and the organization decided to go with Jarrett Stidham as the starting quarterback the rest of the year and put Russell Wilson on the bench. At the time of this announcement, a lot of people were wondering what was the speculation. Was it because of his performance? We didn't know, and we did find out why. But we didn't know what Russell Wilson's his response, or how did he feel about him heading to the bench? Well, he talked with reporters on Friday, and he gave his side of the story. Take a listen to what Russell Wilson had to say.
Came up to me during the bye week and beginning of the bye week on Monday or Tuesday, and they told me that if I didn't change my contract, my injury guaranteed, that I'd be, I'd be benched for the rest of the year. And I think we had 9 games left or so. I was definitely disappointed about it, and it was a process throughout the whole week, for a whole bye week, and we just came off beating the Chiefs, played a pretty good game against the Chiefs. We just came off of that, so I was excited, obviously, for us fighting for the playoffs and get on a hot streak, and and then NFLPA and NFL got involved or whatever, I think, but at some point. But I think, for me, I came here to play here, to win. I knew it was going to be a process I signed a 7-year deal to, for us to go and play hard, and that's my goal every time I step into the white lines, is give everything I have.
So the bottom line is the Broncos organization and head coach Sean Payton, they didn't want to have to put themselves in a position where they have to pay Russell Wilson $37 million if he would have gotten injured in the last 2 games, and if he wouldn't have been able to pass a physical in March. So this was all about finances. Was it about his performance? I don't think it was, because his numbers, even though they don't jump out at you, they weren't bad. He's thrown for 3,070 yards this season, 26 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions, a 98 passer rating. He completed 66% of his passes, but he only had 2 300-yard passing games. And the Broncos are 7-8. They still kind of looking to try to get into the playoff picture, even though they would need some help. So at the end of the day, this organization chose to try to make sure that they don't have to pay this man $37 million, which was part of the contract that they offered him, that he signed, and they were cool with it, but now they're not cool with it. And then head coach Sean Payton, I think that thing that happened, that sideline blow up a couple of weeks ago versus Detroit, when he basically berated Russell Wilson and made him look like he was a rookie, and I give Russell Wilson kudos for not going at him, especially in the media. I think that was a setup. He wanted that to look like that there was an issue. He wanted to make it look like that Russell Wilson wasn't taking care of business, and this was the reason for the benching. That's what they wanted to put out there, the Broncos organization. But at the end of the day, it was really about the money, because Russell Wilson said, I'm not gonna sign off. I'm not gonna adjust my contract. That's what we agreed to when I signed it. You guys signed off on it. No, I'm not doing it, and I don't blame him. I would have stood on that as well. So here's the thing about sports and business. A lot of fans quick to always go against the players and always have something, negative to say about players. But a lot of times these owners and these team owners, they always set these players up a lot of times, especially when it's about contracts. They want to set some things up and create some narratives to make the players look bad and make themselves look good, and then the fans going to be always on the owner side. That's how I always do. So you got to make sure you pay attention a lot of times, especially the NFL. Because first of all, a lot of these contracts aren't guaranteed. So I don't never have a problem with an athlete getting his money. I don't have a problem with an athlete holding out. If he's not getting what he feel he's worth, I don't have a problem with it. Because at the end of the day, the owners are making money hand over fist. We don't know what they make. We know obviously the player salaries are always all in the news. We get to see that. But if you got to see what these owners were making, you would be like, okay, this is how they want to do these players. This is how they want to do that. So, again, I don't know where this thing is leading. Russell Wilson did say he wants to stay in Denver. I don't know if this relationship will continue. I don't know if that will happen. But, this is something that's going to be carried over into the spring and then into mini camps and then to the draft. So we'll see what happens. So I'd like to know what you guys think of Russell Wilson's response to his benching and the organization, how they handled it. I'd like to know your thoughts on it. Make sure you drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. I am Kendrick the Sports Guy. We will see you on the other side. And on the next report, I am out. Peace.